but also legends are behind the camera, behind the scenes, running the booth, running the whole show. We would like to take this time to pay tribute to one of those people, Mr. Sweater.
Mr. Sweater.
What was your favorite memory about Mr. Sweater?
I'm William Shatner. My favorite memory of Mr. Sweater was back on Star Trek. When he directed episodes, he ran everything. He was Mr. Sweater. We knew him. We loved him. He was there. You see, back on Star Trek, I knew what camera to go to because Mr. Sweater was in charge. But here, he is also in charge, but in another room, teaching, learning, giving experience. He was the follow me to Rescue 911, but he didn't, and well, the show's done quite well actually. But but he came here to Minnesota to help out the younger people, like Aaron and Dan.
Dan, Mr. Sweater, what does he mean to you?
Mr. Sweater.
We're over here now.
So much. Are
Stop
we back?
it.
Okay, we're back on here. Mr. Sweater is so much to me. I remember it wasn't too long ago. I came into this very studio, and I had a notebook with some notes I had made, a couple very precious stories dear to my heart, and Mr. Sweater took that notebook and he put it up on a podium and he did a screen test with it. He wanted to see if everything was focused right. So I came in and it's the funniest thing because I'm looking around. I was like, "Where's my notebook?" And Mr. Sweater, without a word to me, places it back on the table like nothing was wrong.
That is the kind of giving soul Mr. Sweater is.
We love Mr. Sweater.
I know many of you in the studio audience here
It's that guy again.
This didn't happen on Star Trek.
have had the opportunity to meet and know Mr. Sweater. And I would like anyone who has a recollection of Mr. Sweater or a Mr. Sweater anecdote or a Mr. Sweater speech or tribute to come up with.
Carrie Ann Christensen, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, as you know, Aaron and I have been here for a good year, and everyone else just kind of fitted in later on. And I remember when, and John, of course, and I remember when I first started here, Mr. Sweater was there to point me to the control booth over there and point me to the studio, and he was the one to tell me that the phone could only be used for a certain amount of time, and the sweater was... And the what? And the stapler could only be used at certain times and things, and... Oh,
Right,
hi.
no, that camera, Dan. You turned her the wrong way. You went and... Carrie,
What? You told me to turn this way.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm trying to tell my Mr. Sweater story. All right. So Mr. Sweater has been a hero to all of us. He has come in and fixed the phone. He's given us our monitor. He's come in and told us not to step on the microphones because they cost so much money.
$80
$80 million.
And Dan has to pay for everything.
Thank you, Mr. Sweater. Oh, God.
And now, with a musical tribute to Mr. Sweater, our very own Corey Swap.
Of Sanctus fame.
Thanks for joining us, Corey.
If only I had a guitar. Okay. This is a little song I'm going to make up on the spot. And make it quick, okay.
Yeah,
This song is called the
Ballad of Mr. Sweater.
Ballad of Mr. Sweater. Oh, Mr. Sweater.
Sweater.
How I love the stapler you had.
Stapler you have.
And how I love your pencil.
It's pencil, if you know what we mean.
And all the memo pads you had.
And that
Memos.
attractive red box.
Oh, yes. Mr. Sweater.
Sweater, sweater, sweater.
Everything's
Oh,
beautiful, Mr. Sweater.
Sweater, sweater,
Just come back.
Everyone
man.
touch Mr. Sweater.
sweater, sweater.
Something else should rhyme with Mr. Sweater.
Sweater,
Mr. Sweater.
sweater, sweater.
Sweater.
Mr. Sweater.
I'm not really William Shatner. Sweater.
What else love you, Mr. Sweater?
Techno, Mr. Sweater. Thump, 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 thump,
Mr. Sweater.
thump, thump, thump,
Mr.
thump,
Miss-
thump,
Miss-
thump,
Miss-
thump,
Sweater.
thump,
Sweater.
thump,
Sweater.
thump, thump.
Sweater. Okay, that was a little musical tribute.
We love you, Mr. Sweater. Mwah.
You're beautiful people.
Is this over yet?
And we want John.